You've heard the saying, love at first sight, right? Well, what about love at first scent? Maybe some of you out there have been thinking about buying some pheromones to put you on the fast track to romance. Before we get into whether or not that's a good idea, let's take a look at what pheromones are and if these things can actually affect the way we think. Entomologists first identified pheromones in 1959 as chemical substances that were used by insects to cause certain behavioral reactions in their peers. In other words, they were a pretty impressive form of chemical communication in the animal kingdom. As research developed, pheromones were identified in all walks of life, including human beings. However, studying pheromones in insects is a cakewalk compared to humans because we are far more complex creatures. There's also many kinds of pheromones out there. So let's focus on the pheromones called releasers, the ones that involve sexual attraction. Every individual lives in their own sensory world, and this is the main reason why studying pheromones is extremely difficult. Personal history or even the context of a perceived smell can affect an individual's response to it. For example, you might like the smell of gasoline because your dad was a mechanic. Someone else might hate it because they're in a car accident. Also, there isn't a standard setup for everyone's olfactory system, so each person has a different set of chemical sensors in their nose. Scientists haven't been able to isolate releasers in humans yet, and it very well could be due to these complications. So, if there aren't any isolated human releasers yet, what the heck are they putting on those love potions you buy online? Most of them contain trace amounts of these three volatile compounds. And believe it or not, folks, these are in fact real releasers, and they do work wonders, but only if you're a pig. And no, I'm not saying to put the pheromones on and act like a pig. I'm saying that these are compounds that have been isolated in pigs. So if you're feeling suave and dabbed a little bit of this stuff on your wrists, stay away from the farm. It's for your own good. Now you might be wondering, is there any legitimacy about these store-bought releasers, or is it all just one big cruel joke played on people starving for romance? Science has proven the existence and the effectiveness of these pheromones in pigs, yet a lot of the manufacturers of these pheromones claim that they work on humans through the use of a specialized chemical sensing tool called the vomeronasal organ. Well, folks, it doesn't look like they've done their research because the vomeronasal organ is basically just a shell in humans and isn't even wired to our brains. And on top of that, the chemical pheromones in their products aren't even detected by the vomeronasal organs of pigs. So we're pretty much left in the dark when it comes to lust-inspiring pig smells. So for all you out there looking for a quick path to romance, sorry to burst your bubble, but you're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. But you can try using some of your newly gained chemistry knowledge to drive the guys or gals wild. And thanks for watching. On the topic of chemical communication, make sure to watch this video on why dogs smell each other's butts, or maybe learn why garlic gives you bad breath with this video. And while you're still here, make sure to check out ACS Webinar's YouTube page. It's got tons of great content. Just click this button on the screen right here and it'll send you right there. And don't forget to subscribe.